What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's had a great hump day. You know what's actually great about this fireside chat? You know, I've been doing YouTube for a long time. YouTube has been around for 20 years, and I've been here for 9 of it. Wow. Be that as it may, you know what's great about watching this fireside chat, because I do this at the end of the day, you know, sometime after 9:30, 10:30, sometimes hell, it's 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. By the time I end up doing it and uploading it, it's already, for most people on the East Coast, tomorrow. So that means another day has gone by, which is another day closer to the NFL season. Now, I think we're under 60. I think we're 50s now till we kick off against the Philadelphia Eagle. I got to look at it and see, because I don't have the countdown clock that I have at home. The bad part about this, now see, I started doing the fireside chat because at the end of the day, I'm thankful that I had this day. And I know I have a lot of days behind me and not as many in front of me as I would like. And so I'm very, very appreciative of it. And I like to reflect on, did I do everything to be a good citizen? Did I do everything to be a good husband, a good father? Did I look out for other people? And so on. Did I do things to try and better myself? You know, did I get in as much as I could for that day? And if I did all those things, I sleep great, because it's like, yeah, you did what you were supposed to do. Today was definitely one of those days. I got all kinds of stuff done. I didn't get as much as I would have liked to, but considering I started out at 7 o'clock this morning and stopped about 9:30, I'd say 14 and a half hours worth of work is pretty good. So the problem we have right now, possibly, is typically the Dallas Cowboys with Jerry Jones, who talks about in the spring seeing more leaves fall. Unfortunately, leaves don't start falling until the fall, which is after the football season starts. And the Cowboys' perplexity of waiting. We started this offseason with the highest non-quarterback compensation at $35 million. Currently, it sits at $41 million. That's $6 million in inflation. And we're still waiting. Myles Garrett got the $40 million bag. Some people were under the impression that TJ Watt, being, you know, in his 30s, wouldn't be looking to reset the market. They would say he's too old to get that kind of deal. He'll be somewhere in the 30s. TJ Watt is basically letting you know, no, I want to be the highest paid. I want to be higher than Myles Garrett. Now, maybe the Steelers end up doing that for him, and it's a shorter deal than, say, Micah Parsons. We've heard that Micah could be a 5-year, $204+ million deal, in which case Micah Parsons is getting the first $200 million non-quarterback contract. He's the highest paid, at least for the moment, and so on. And so if TJ Watt is seriously wanting that $41 million, and here's where, let me give you another little piece of the pie here. Brock Purdy, they thought was going to be somewhere in the 40 range, right? You know that, right? They thought that Trevor Lawrence would be somewhere in the 40s, maybe right at 50. He got 55. They always end up more than what people are thinking. So more than likely, he'll get more than Myles Garrett. And now, of course, if you're Micah Parsons, and you're now looking at this and saying, well, TJ Watt, he's in his 30s. I'm in my prime. I'm only 26. I'm not taking less than TJ, being a younger guy that's going to have more years in front of me. See, TJ Watt is kind of like me. He's looking and saying, I've got a lot of years of football behind me. I don't have as many in front of me, so I want to get that big bag before I get out of here. Micah Parsons is like, yo, I got a lot more years in front of me, and I'm already playing at an elite level, and I'm at my peak. So potentially, this could end up upping the price for Micah Parsons. But apparently, it doesn't seem to face Joneses, because Joneses are never in a hurry to do anything. I don't know why sometimes it's always so hard with the Cowboys. It's just so damn hard that we can't ever seem to just get something done in a timely fashion at a reasonable price. But then again, I guess the curse is also a blessing, because without the Cowboys doing all the crazy shit that they do, I wouldn't have that much to talk about now, would I? So, there's that. Alrighty, good people. I am immensely blessed that a woman that I fell in love with in 1984, that took me 18 years to wear down, and finally get her to feel the same way about me. That woman I fell in love with is right next door there. After I finish talking to you guys, I am blessed to be able to fall asleep with her. So remember, take time to enjoy the people around you and the things that you enjoy doing. For me, it sounds crazy, but I enjoy working and seeing things get done. So when I build the bed like I did in here, and my wife is excited about it and happy about having more space for stuff with these 36 by 24 by 11-inch deep drawers to put stuff in. When I get the gutters put on the front of the house, or I get the flower bed and the flowers growing, and somebody comes by and they say, we just love riding by the house. It looks so pretty after all those years of looking like crap. That I get enjoyment from that. I get enjoyment from doing the work. Oh, and check this out. Doing the work, I could join a weight loss clinic or club or whatever, but I tell you what works for me, work it. Since I got back to working in the heat the last couple of weeks, my weight's gone down. I'm 263. Considering that not long ago I was in the 270s, and I haven't dieted, I feel actually pretty good about that. So I've been getting in about 10,000 steps a day from not going for necessarily walks. That's just walking around working. And I feel better. So there's that. So remember, good people, find what you enjoy doing, do it, and make yourself feel good, and make sure you let the people you love know how you feel about it. I love you guys, and we're one day closer to the kickoff against the Philadelphia Eagles. Peace out. See? Look, a little bit better. I know I still got some gut there. I know I still have some, but it's getting smaller. It's getting smaller.